Mummy's been having a lot of big feelings recently.
Like how?
Just like, I feel a bit confused.
Why?
I don't know. And I feel like I don't really know what I'm doing. My little love, tell me do you feel the way my past days? Where did you lay on me? Can you hear the way my heart breaks? I wanted you to have everything I never had. I'm so sorry, what I've done makes me sad.
the TV is way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
Alright, mic check. Looks like we've got a signal. Everybody's doing well today on this, we're on Tuesday, 8th of April 2025. We're going to look at a couple of things here, of course, mainly the Russell Brand situation. But fantastic that we're actually going to watch, start again. But fantastic because we're actually going to watch five, sync. Yeah, 5 previous entries, 5 previous installments, decodes for Russell Brand. Full visual breakdowns, quick ones as well. So again, if you're new here, we're going to quickly catch a couple of bite-sized editions that I put out. I think it must have been sometime last year, early last year or something like that. Might be the year before, about a year and a half ago or something like that. But anywho, if you didn't know, just the other day, Russell Brand, well-known personality from the UK, starred in some movies as well, well-known movies, big Hollywood movies. But anyway, this particular personality, I think he's a comedian as well, right? Did he used to do comedic type of stuff like stand-up comedy? He might have done stand-up, or maybe a couple of one-off shows. But anyway, Russell Brand is just been charged with S assault, aka sept assault, and R word, right? Rape, yabba yabba yabba. Just the other day, but we're going to get to that. But just to quickly say as well, that bit will be only audio today, but we are going to quickly watch these 5 previous breakdowns and entries that I did already. Bear with me. Give me one moment, guys. Girls of all colours and creeds. Once again, shout out to everybody. Thank you for taking the time out to catch this video. And of course, if you're watching it on the replay, of course, you can easily skip forward. And cut the fat, so to speak. Quickly, just in other news, before we get to Russell Brand, knife horror. Gentle teen 16 who fled war-torn Syria for UK stabbed to death in busy high street. As man 20 charged with murder. Of course, they couldn't help but put the update time up at 27 minutes past, so we know the word knife equals 27. Not only that, his name Ahmed equals 27. Just like the word knife, It was on Ramsden Street, excuse me. We've got 53, I'm sure stabs is 53. And Ramsden by itself, 74, 29, 43, 38, and 115. Stabbing and stabbing, 29, 38, 74. Knifing, 43, killing, 43. And we got killing, 115. Again, RIP and condolences. Alright, so let's quickly get to these videos now. Oh, we've got another update as well. I'll talk about that one in a moment if you didn't catch it in the news. Again, the stories are really looking fishy. Alright, first video.
Alright, what was that comment? Oh yeah, this person, James Wickers, yeah? He was asking, what can Gematria tell us about this case? You see that over here? Right? What can Gematria tell us about this situation? Well, let's see about that. Bam. Note that Russell Edward Brand, aka Russell Brand, his birthday is June 4th, yeah? Notice that this BS text message that's been put out to do with him speaking back to one of the alleged victims or whatever. Anyway, just note the date, August 5th, yeah? August 5th, yeah? Right. And why is that important? From his birthday to that day is 2 months and 2 days. You see that over here? Hold up. Oh my god, my notes. Rape equals 22, yeah? Also, this came out on a day with 68 numerology. I'm sure it was going crazy in the news yesterday on the 16th of September 2023. And of course, we have a numerology of, where's it gone? Oh my god, where's my notes? 68 at the top here. Also note the 106 and the 25 with the day numerology. So you've got the day numerology of 25, and it's on a day leaving 106 days of the year. Yeah. Russell equals 106, so, and Russell equals 25. So again, day numerology of 25, Russell equals 25 and 106 on the day leaving 106 days in a year. Again, 2 months and 2 days from his birthday, as you can see, 4th of June, yeah, to the allegation, oh sorry, with the date of the text, excuse me, yeah, the fake text or whatever. So again, you can see how it's all scripted. So my point is, does he know what's going on? Again, rape equals 22, 2 months and 2 days, yeah? Again, rape equals 22, it's on a day with 68 numerology, yeah? So go figure. Also, when is he born? Go figure. Rape allegation, I mean, he's born when? I mean, come on. So again, I mean, does he know what's going on? Just like, as I say, Andrew Tate and broke down that whole situation before and beyond. Again, he gets released after 3 months and 3 days. The word released equals 33 with the rules of numerology. So again, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I don't want to be too long here. Again, I was not going to put out a video, but you know, I thought I'd quickly do it. And somebody, you know, said, oh, what does Gematria, you know, what does that show? And, you know, blah, blah, blah. Well, this is my point. All these content creators, just like this person, you know, Andrew Gold, you know, and how many other content creators, or whether you're not a content creator, that have come across this information, or people like myself that would approach, you know, what's his name, James English, Anything Goes, all these type of characters. Why have they not had somebody like myself on? Or even if you don't want to have me or Zachary K. Hubbard on from Gematria Effect News, why are you not showing the script code that the gang Jesuit order works by? Yeah, that, you know, controls this Jesuit matrix, if you may, yeah, that controls your life through this, you know, distractions, Maui and Hawaii, this thing, that thing, terrorism, you know, COVID, blah, 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 blah. I mean, this is ridiculous. The other thing as well that I was laughing at, you know how they've got all the words cut out? He was saying, oh, because a lot of people are now, you know, you can't say specific words or swear, but it was funny because I was watching something earlier, and then, you know, they cut in with the adverts, you know, it just cuts in all of a sudden when you're watching something. They had a new song from somebody called Becky Hill, and it was the orchestral version, and within 4 seconds of the advert, or for the song, she swears with her lyrics within, you know, 5 words that she starts saying in her verse of her song. And it's just like, I mean, what is this platform even about? I mean, so anyway, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Oh, what was the time? 1:46. It's 14 weeks and 6 days alternative span from Russell Brand's birthday. So again, how real is the situation? Russell Brand, would you like to have a discussion with me, please? Or Zachary K. Hubbard of Gematria Effect News 25, or somebody else within the Gematria community? Like, what's going on here? Unbelievable. Just like the thing in Peckham as well, you've got all these Zombieland variants protesting in Peckham, UK, about what happened in the store with the person that took back whatever it was to do with her hair to get a refund, but they didn't take refunds, and then she tried to steal something. So the guy was, however he tried to restrain the woman from stealing. But then there's now a big protest with all these lemming zombie people. Listen, I'm black. Listen, the Jesuit order is behind BLM, yeah, is behind George Floyd. George Floyd was a Mason. I mean, but if you don't know your homework, what are you, this is why you just doing all the bullshit that you do. This is why this all ensues. So I'm going to leave it there before I get too worked up. Wholeness.
Alright, that was the first video clip. The next one's only 3 minutes. That one was 5 minutes. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the banner that was scrolling across at the bottom. The number that was covered on the screen, you could see it halfway, so you could make it out, but it was number 64, and again, going with his birthday, right? And the rape allegations, whatever it was, with the words that he quoted to, that gave us the numerical value of 64, again, going with his birthday. But we'll get back to his birthday, because I just found out something interesting with this latest entry that we're about to get to concerning Russell Brand. Alright, let's go to the next video.
All right. We have a follow-up for Russell Brand. Apparently now he's being cancelled. Yada yada yada. Let's just see, following on from what we've already got, right? So let's try and keep this streamlined, under 5 minutes. Note today has a life lesson of 35 and a numerology of 71. So numerology of 71, life lesson of 35. Notice how many days in it is as well today, yeah? 262nd day of the year, of course, September 19th. Also note, alright, don't know what, we'll get back to that in a moment. Just bear with me. I just thought that was interesting, considering, right? Russell Brand Womanizer, that equals 262. Note the 35 there as well. But, we're not even gonna, we ain't gonna do cartwheels just yet. 71st prime. If you put the Womanizer, 71st prime is 353. Interesting. Now wait for it. Of course, Jesuit order 153. You got the 15 weeks and 3 days from his crusty creature birthday, the 4th of June. Rape allegation 64 as well. Interestingly, still not doing cartwheels just yet. Just hold on. What's the word of the day over here? Big bold writing, right? Removed, as they always like to do. If you know the code and the rule of thumb, just like for whatever it is you're training to do or learning, it's universal practice, whether it's learning to drive, whether it's, whatever it is. Yeah, you learn the script code, you can see how genuine something actually is. Yes, there is an organic side, but come on, man, really? So, note the 35 with the word removed. They've removed all his stuff, right? Russell Brand. Yeah, his TV shows, other stuff cancelled. Note the 35. You see the 107 peeking out there? Because, of course, it's 107 days from his crusty creature birthday. You see? To today. So go figure. So removed 107. The 35 life lesson as well. Very important. Yeah? Yeah. So there's his crusty creature birthday. Yeah, he's clearly controlled opposition. So, wholeness, spread love and light. Hashtag don't be a basic beast brain.
Alright, on to the next video. Again, is it organic? Is it a type of humiliation ritual? And that's whether he's in on it or not, right? Because in the system, we're just gonna do their thing anyway, regardless if you're, with a thing or not. Whether she's our lady or he's our guy for this one, right? He's got the perfect attributes and the type of numbers around him. Not to mention how probably what would be the word? His promiscuity back in his time with how he used to be. You know what I mean? Dare I say, flaunting his thing about, gyrating his hips. But yeah, not saying that he hasn't done X, Y, Z. But again, I'm not saying whether the stories are 100% genuine or not. Of course, we might be able to distinguish. Um, but anyway, let's get to this next video, right? So I'm going to save all of that for when I get to the latest bit. Yep. And just quickly again, if you're new here, yeah, I'm not going to be explaining everything in this transmission. So it is multifaceted what we are talking about over here and in the wider community. And just note the numbers. Anything else we can try and determine after.
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
And this is now the third part, right? We've got 5 to get through. This is part 3 of the old entrance. Masonry, police, pupil, order, society, federal, all equal 33. Keep it short and sweet. Solved in 3 minutes. Wake your ass up. Yeah. Alright, on to the fourth one. This one's only 40 seconds. On to the next one. On to the next one. Right, last one.
All right, let's quickly see if this stacks up to what we've already been showing over here concerning the bullshit distraction and humiliation Jesuit order Freemasonic Illuminati ritual to do with Russell Brand. So, note they got emphasized sexual predator, right? See that? Sexual predator claims via Marlin class. There was a brief singer over here. I don't know what else she went to. I don't follow her career. But anywho, she's born on the 6th of April, yeah? Marlene Class. 6 months and 2 days to the allegations, yeah? 6 months and 2 days, much like sexual predator equals 62, like 6 months and 2 days. Also note it's 181 days to her birthday next year. Her name equals 42, that's the 42nd prime is 181. Did we just mention 181? 181 days, her full name. Marlene Angelina Class equals 181. Hold on, let's catch her on the rebound, yeah?
Oh man. Alright, let's get to now this latest bit with Russell. Now part of it, I don't know if it's all of it, but what I saw, it centers around what was happening with the activities when they was making the movie that he starred in as the main, person, protagonist or whatever. A movie called Arthur, right? If you just joined, we just watched a bunch of earlier decodes with visuals, so you may want to rewind it. This last bit of the transmission's only going to be audio. Again, we just watched about 10 minutes worth of old decodes that I just did a while back. So be sure to check those out if need be to get you up to speed, right? Okay, anyway, just reading from the news here. It says Russell Brand fears prosecution in US over sexual assault on film set. The Warner Bros. Say that they will release footage. Let me just double check something as well. Bear with me. Completely forgot to put this word in. And the calculator, excuse me. Prosecutions, right. So again, just take note, this is now going to be the 6th entry. So bear with me one moment here. Now, when you look this up, for when he got charged or whatever via the Met Police, yeah, you find that his actual birthday is not June 4th. So maybe before he's Russell Brand type character, he's just done a different birthday. And he's put Again, he's done June 4th, but his actual birthday with the Met Police for Russell Brand is 4th of February. Again, both of them are the same year, with the June 4th one, it is 1975 when you see it on the wiki. But again, remember, rape allegations equals 64. But anyway, we're not doing cartwheels just yet. Although we've already got those 5 entries. We just watched those 5 videos that I made for him about a year and a half ago with the said same situation, right? Showing you all by the numbers, from Katy Perry to Lorraine from the TV, the other TV woman, from this one to that one. I mean, what are the odds? Yes, yes. Spliff Patrol. What are you saying, brother? Hope you're doing well. Shout out to School Sniper. Can't stay. I'm working hard. Just popped in to show some love. Yes, yes. Much love, man. Big ups. I'm not going to be too much longer. Probably about 8 minutes if I streamline it. But yeah, if you didn't catch the videos for Russell Brand, as I just was saying, right, and we just watched them about 10 minutes worth, 5 entries that I put out about a year and a half ago. But anyway, so if you see on the Met Police, yeah. But yeah, have a good day, man. If you have to duck out and obviously not be chatting away and blah blah blah. Yes, yes, he said he's rolling. Perfect. Yeah, so if you go on Met Police, and no, this is done on the 4th of April, which gave me a little chuckle because I'm sure rapist or raped equals 44. Yeah. The Met has issued a charge and requisition to Russell Brand, age 50. Hence why in mainstream news, they will still say he's 49 because his birthday or his stage character birthday is June 4th. Again, rape allegations equal 64. But anyways, actual birthday via Met Police is the 4th of February, yeah? 4th of Feb. Again, same year with the other June 4th one, 1975. But anyway, 1 count of rape, 1 count of indecent assault, 1 count of oral rape, 2 counts of sexual assault. Then it goes into saying what the detectives were doing, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, we're just going to deal with the numbers real quick. But yeah, again, raped equals 44. Go figure. Give me a moment here, so let me bearings with the slides. Brand equals 33. Again, we spoke about sex already and magic moments ago. And of course, magic circles. 33. And of course, think about where he wants to put his magic wand within the circle. But anyway. So Brand is 46 and 64. Don't worry what I was about to say. Now, no, Russell Edward Brand is 200. Yeah, just note that is 200. Give me one moment here. And to his stage or character birthday, the one that we just got from the Metropolitan Police for the 4th of February, but for his other birthday, his character birthday, if you may, is June 4th, yeah? If I include the end date, we get 2 months, 1 week, 2 months, 0 weeks, and 1 day, excuse me, so 201, 2 months, 0 weeks, and 1 day, but that's with it included if I check the date, right? Include the end date. Did I not just say Russell Edward Brand was what, 200? So of course, if I uncheck the date, it's going to be 2 months, 0 weeks, 0 days. Unbelievable, but not surprising when you know the code. Also, alternative span is 8 weeks and 6 days. Interestingly, I saw a comment there from Squirrel, 1 second. If it is a humiliation ritual equals 86. So again, alternative span is what? Go figure. 6 weeks, 8 days. Sorry, 8 weeks, 6 days, excuse me. And also the day in question, it has got a numerology of 33, forward, 20, 25. Right, what's Screw saying? Have you come across elementology, the combination of Gematria and what's that channel, that American guy? I know you must know the one. If I remember correctly, he kind of stretches some of his words, but he talks. I don't know if I don't want to say soft. I know you, but you know the channel who I'm thinking of. I can't remember the name of it. Is it the decodes or something like that? It's not the truth decodes, and I don't think it's got a combo with Gematria decodes. But he does a lot of like, the elements from the periodic table. Yeah. Yes, decode reality. Yes, exactly. Spot on. That's the channel. Yeah. To be fair, I do need to watch a lot of his stuff. Check out more of his stuff. I need to watch a lot more than what I have done, because I know he's bringing another significant piece. But yeah, be sure to check him out, man, if you haven't already. Just that one he broke down raw. Alright. Is that a recent one? I'll check that out. Also, prosecution. I don't think it was US prosecution, but anyway, prosecution again with Russell Brand. That's 155, and his character birthday is on the 155th day of the year. Just that one linked with radium. Radium, yeah. Can see that instantly, of course. Yeah. I would say not just jumping with something because of that, but obviously, even though I haven't seen it, but I know the other bits that are going to give it magnitude, and then that, with what I just said, is just there you go. That too. Also, we're in 2025. Russell equals 25. No Day equals 83. And humiliation equals 59. Give me one moment. I'm sure I got something on the let me quickly skip. Do you know what? I'm not going to skip it. I know it's going to come up in the day duration. Just give me 1 sec here. Oh yeah, here it is. What was it? Russell 83, rapist 83, and then humiliation if it is that, and then of course for masonry we know equals 59 with the other alternative span. So again, 59 days. You got the 8 weeks and 3 days, and that is going from his actual birthday with the Met Police. Yeah, again, Russell Brand, Met Police birthday that they give is 4th of Feb. That's where we have the 200, right, to go with his name. Make sure that's the same one. I'm not tripping. No, I'm chatting shit. Oh, well, hold up. Hold up. That's Feb to the 4th and the 4th. And then you got the 4th and the 4th of June. So you've got two 200s. I forgot all about that. You've got two 200s. Not only so you've got it from April 4th, again, raped equals 44, yeah? To the June 4th, you got the 200. 2 months, 0 weeks, 0 days, or the 201, remember the include end date that we've spoken about. And then you've got from the 4th of February to 4/4, and you've still got the 201 with that. And again, on the other one, you got the 86 humiliation ritual. If it is that, that equals 86. Remember, 8 weeks, 6 days. And then on this one, you got 8 weeks, 3 days with the February birthday to the 4th of April. Again, raped 44, rapist 83, Russell equals 83. Then Russell Edward Brand 200, 2 months, 0 weeks, 2 days. Oh my God, 2 months, 0 weeks, 0 days, 200, excuse me. I mean, what are the odds of that? What's this here? But the number of around the periodic table counted in the New Testament is the sun. Yeah, well, I mean, that's just a doublet right there. Of course. Especially, you know, it's just in the name, right? Sun Ra. Did that guy just die recently? I can't remember his name. In the sunshine. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody loves sunshine. Everybody loves sunshine. I think it was him. Basically, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some extra tentacles there, you know. There'll be some extra things with connection. Fly one's habitual behavior for him being, you know, like in being resourceful and a pioneer for music. Also, where's it gone? So it was like 4 weeks. There it is, 4 weeks, 0 days. And this is to his next, like, I don't know, police hearing or court hearing, which is on, remember, Russell 25. Was it 25? Yeah, Russell 25. We spoke about 83, rapist 83, 8 weeks, 3 days. Spoke about that already. But anyway, yeah, now he basically has to go back to, like, you know, have some police hearing or court hearing upcoming on 2nd of May. Again, Russell 25. And it's 4 weeks, 0 days from the 4/4. So you've got a span of 28 days, and of course that's 4 weeks, right? Bang on. So you can say either or, and we know raped equals, again, the day in question, 4/4, and then it's going to 2nd of May, 25, Russell 25, 4 weeks, or you can say 28 days. Raped equals 40, raped 28. Go figure. Rape 40, raped equals 28. Yeah. I mean, what are the odds of this? Just all coming lining up. And what was that 106 we had as well? Oh, Russell 106. And the day is to go back, or the court thing on the 2nd of May as a life lesson to 16. Russell 106 dropped the 0. Yeah. Again, if you just joined, we've watched earlier entries that I already put out about a year and a half ago for the same situation for Russell. Yeah, we just watched 5 quick videos, you know, 4 or 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, bite size. Katy Perry, this one, that one, and now we're doing the update, but only for audio. Sex assault. I'm looking at here. 141. We know if you're at 33, you get 141. Again, Brand 33. Spoke about that 33 numerology. Forward 425. Now, the movie Arthur that came out in 2011. Yeah, the movie that Russell Brand starred in. Again, this is what they're looking to release the footage with, right? We just what we just read out from the Sun about 15 minutes ago. Excuse me, and in the caption it said something along the lines of Russell Brand is fearing that Warner Brothers is going to release footage of what he was doing around the set, inappropriate acts, yada yada yada. Again, I'm not saying these things didn't happen, and he's the perfect candidate for it. It seems for this to be going on, be it all organic or not. Yeah. But anyway, 2011, this movie came out, right? With those antics apparently going on in the backdrop. A movie called Arthur. About some, I don't know, you get some inheritance, billionaire, yada yada yada. So funny, it came out April 8th, and all this is going around like this update now. It went with what? This is what? Is it the 4/4? April 4th? I mean, give me a break. What's this here? Shout to Screw Sniper, he says, I was speaking to an old chap that had studied the Kabbalah. He mentioned at some points they deemed the number 1 not a number, as there are 2 within the Fibonacci. Where it only comes up twice, the number 1 in the sequence, like by itself singularly. Of course, correct me if I'm wrong. Might be going over my head. I'm quickly reading that. Quickly from his. Hold up. In 2011, when the second one cancels out fast. I'll probably have to see what you mean. Let's put it up on the screen now, quickly. Second one cancel out the first. I feel like I'm in one game right now, playing Silent Hill or something. I'm at the piano. I've been at this piano for a week. That's a true story as well. I remember that back in time. I was like, shit. Let's crack it now. Yeah, please, yeah. Quickly, we've got the 2 months, 0 weeks and 5 days, so the 25. We've got alternative span 64. You think about his other birthday, right? And then from his 4th of Feb birthday to the release of the movie, again, you got 2 months, 5 days, Russell 25, Life Lesson is 16 when the movie came out. Spoke about that 106. Was it Russell 16 or was it 106? Let me put it in quickly. Yeah, Russell 106. 2011, the 47th prime to 11, Russell 47 as well. Rapist 43. It came out again, Life Lesson 16, Russell 106, and it came out on the day of a life lesson of, numerology above the life lesson of 16. Again, life lesson 16, 4 and 8, 2 and 0, 1 and 1, 16, but above that you've got a numerology of 43. 4 and 8, 20 and 11 equals 43. Rapist 43. Oh yeah, you was feeling that too at the time. Yeah, they did a remake recently, right? Oh shit, also, his birthday leaves 330 days in a year. Against Sex 33. Go figure. His birthday leaves 330 days of the year. Wow. What's this here? So, from the release of the movie, 2011, April 8th to February the 4th, but next year, 2012, you got 303 days. Again, it's the release of the movie Arthur, right? Again, Russell Brand. Tentative span 43 weeks. You do have an overhang of 2 days, but again, rape is 43. And have I got a 94 with that? Hold up. Ooh, I'm about to say a dub play. I don't want to say it though. Let me just cover the. If I got a 94. Russell Brand. Hold up, wait. I do need to carry back though. I need to remember raped equals 91 and remember Russell Brand 64 and 46. Remember on that date just now I mentioned with the different date durations 64 or 6 weeks, 4 days. Was it with the movie and his original birthday? Sorry guys, give me 1 second here. Get me bearings. Now, remember earlier when we had the 8 weeks, 6 days? Get that slide up quickly. Where is it? Okay, perfect for you. Right, this one. So from the Met Police date with the 4/4, right? With the, him being charged. Yeah, with him being charged, going to his June 4th actor birthday. Eight weeks, 6 days, yeah? Remember we had the 200 situation that we spoke about. But anyway, 8 weeks, 6 days, yeah? So to his actor birthday from the Met Police 4/4. Now watch this. 8 weeks. What was the movie we was looking at again? Well, first up, it equals 40. Again, rape 40. We spoke about that already in the date duration stuff. But anyway, 8 weeks and 6 days. Arthur equals 86. Yeah, Arthur, the movie that he was in, Russell Brand. Now, if you do 2010 June 4th to the release in 2011 with the movie, you get 44 weeks, bang on, or a span of 308 days. Again, we spoke about 83 with the other date duration there. Remember, we had the 8 weeks and 3 days. Remember, Rapist and Russell 83. But Rapist also equals 38 as well as the 83. So again, it equals both, the reflection of itself. Yeah, Rapist equals 38. Here we are with 308 days from 2010 June 4th to the release of the movie Arthur, or a span of 44 weeks, bang on. Okay, and again, raped equals 44. Now, again, quickly going back with that 86 situation, again, Arthur, we had the 8 weeks, 6 days. So Arthur 86 to go with the 8 weeks and 6 days with the date duration that we spoke about. Warner Brothers, if you write out brothers rather than bros, interestingly, equals 86. Warner Bros equals 52. When does he have to go back to the police or the court hearing? It was 2nd of May, right? Or May 2nd. You get Russell 25, Warner Bros 52. And the date can be said or written out either or. Also, you got 61 for Warner Bros as well. 61. There was another 61 earlier. Oh, it was a 91, excuse me. Let's do the 61 first. If I can find it. Oh, shoot. Hold up. Oh my god, they're kind of overlapping here, but just know it's 33 days from May 2nd to June 4th. Again, note the 33s that we've already mentioned here. Or a span of 4 weeks and 6 days. Russell Brand 46, remember? Okay. What was that? 91. Oh, it was the word raped. Just to see when it was on. Oh yeah, that date that was on the alternative span. Again with the 64 days or the span of 2 months, 5 days from April 8th to, or going back to his birthday, right? 4th of Feb. Yeah, so you get 2-5, Russell 25, as we already mentioned. Russell Brand 64, you got the 64 days. And you got 9 weeks, 1 day. Raped equals 91. There's another one that had a 62 somewhere. There it is. 4/4 to June 4th. You got the 8 weeks, 6 days. You've got the 201 or the 200. Or you've got 61 days. 61, what was it again? It was, oh yeah, there it is, Warner Bros. So to make sure we got it all. Now, with it going crazy in the news, by the next day, again you got 68 days, 2 months, 1 week, 2 days. Again, humiliation ritual, 212 if it is that. Sure, rapist is 29. You got 2 months and 9 days. You got 68. Rape equals 68. Wait. Did I make a mistake here? You know what? Don't worry about that. Scrap that. Discard that last little part that you just heard there. Where have I got that day? I'm not sure why I've got that date. Unless I made a mistake. I've got January 28th, and I'm like, okay, is that one of the allegation dates or something? Or shit. Or is that something I read and he had to go to the police station before? Whatever it is. Of course, it's to do with a girl. Or am I looking at Dan Norris, the NP? Am I looking at Dan Norris now? Hold on, I'm on a Dan Norris slide here. I might be on Dan Norris, MP situation that's going on big in the UK. Been suspended from he was a Labour MP. Dan Norris has been suspended from the party on Saturday after he was arrested on suspicion of non-recent sexual offences against a girl and rape. And if this is correct, well, I've got January 28th up here. It is interesting because if it is, yeah, then I'm looking at Saturday with the date, which is the 5th. And he got suspended on the Saturday. Yeah, so it must be correct. Yeah, must be. Girl 28, raped 28. Rapist 29. You got 2 months 9 days. So the 28th of January, raped 28. We've got a span of 68 days to the Saturday from that day, or looking at that day in the annual, unless it was I'm not sure if it was this year, and I was just checking the date in this year. I know it says it was a non-recent, you know, despicable act. But funny, it's a lifeless in a 38. The etymology 29. I mean, give me a break. Wow. Girl 28. Rapist 38. Right. Anyway, in other news, you got the. She left the hospital, right? Miraculous twist. He's now left the hospital. Thought she had days to live. He's saying it was fishy from get go. You didn't go to the hospital straight away. Did the other guy say the other party in the DB car crash? Did they say that you didn't even look too bad after the incident? Interestingly, the particular slide and screenshot that I'm looking at here, we've got a 29 minutes past 12. 12:29, of course. The 201st prime is 1229. Story to do with sex. You got update time of 13:07. Again, the 33rd prime is voila 137. But yeah, as I said, we'll see how it transpires. Be sure to fire up another transmission. I think that is it for now. And remember, prosecution 61. Just triple checking something before I close out here. Let me quickly write it in the calculator just to make sure something. Can't see it on the slide. I think I did see this actually. Oh yeah, and I know I said it in some of the other videos. If I'm not mistaken, if I didn't, sex assault 51. Remember, there was a 51 in one of those video clips that we watched earlier, right? Can't remember if it was sex assault. But again, we had that 51. I did have it. Alright, let's close out. Catch you on the rebound. And be sure to share the video. Oh yeah, man, it's a good stream. We watched videos, my earlier entries. You probably haven't seen them. If you rewind the stream, shout out to Mr. Freemo. Big ups, big ups. Yeah, YouTube's fucking like that, innit, bro, man? It's a war. But yeah, decent entry today. So yeah, if you just rewind the video, you'll get up to speed with 5 short videos. One's about 5 minutes, the other one's 3 minutes and 3 minutes, then 40 seconds and then 1 minute, and you'll see Katy Perry, Lorraine Kelly, this one, that one, with all the earlier entries about a year and a half ago with Russell Brand, and then now only the last bit was only verbal. But yeah, we watched 10 minutes worth of old entries. Yeah, man, definitely. But yes, catching me on the closeout, so you don't know, man. Catch it on the rebound. Have a good one.